Yo, what's poppin'? What's good? What's going on, people? You have tuned into the In the Game podcast. Yes, sir. So what's going on, people? What's poppin'? We are getting it cracking. I don't know if my internet's still probably going crazy and looking all stupid. I don't know. Let me see if
you look decent.
Looking good, looking decent.
Did it stop snowing?
Nah, it stopped snowing a little bit, but right. it's still bad out there. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody tuning in. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Get some people to get some time to get up in this piece. Shout out to Unique 79, Keith Joe. Shout out to you guys out there in YouTube land. You feel what I'm saying? But if the video ain't right, the audio's still gonna be right. So we still gonna get it in either way. You feel what I'm saying? We still got to get it in either way. You feel what I mean? Okay, so it says looking good. It's looking good. Okay, it's looking a little good on my computer. I mean on my phone. So we good. So shout out to
I don't know. April might have a biased opinion though. You know what I mean?
Exactly. April just might think we looking good. Because she loves us. But shout out to Reese. D is in the building. Raymond Muhammad. Born Free ATL, Mike Larry in the building. What's going on? Make sure you guys hit the like button, get the likes up as soon as you come in. You feel what I'm saying? So today's show is going to be an interesting show, man, because, I titled the show, It's Okay to Get with Women for Casual Sex. You understand what I'm saying?
It is?
It's all right. It's okay, guys. I promise you it's okay. I promise you. Nobody's gonna come in and get you guys, as long as you're doing it right though. You can't do the other thing. I'm just saying.
There's an art to this.
Exactly. So, but the thing is, the reason why I wanted to come up with this title and this topic is because there's a lot of times where guys actually feel guilty for having casual sex with women. And there's a lot of women who will try to shame you for wanting just sex from them. And That's it. Right now, this is what I'll say about this first, is that I think that it's wrong to lead a woman on and pretend you want something more than sex and then have sex with her. I think that's whack. If you're telling a woman, hey, girl, I feel this connection and I think you're the only one for me and I want us to be together forever and I love you and yada, yada, yada. And all you want to do is smash. So you're telling her all this stuff she want to hear just to smash. I think that's corny. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're doing that type of stuff, then that's whack. You understand? But if you just want casual sex and you tell a girl, hey, listen, I just want to hit it. I just want to have some fun. I just want to make it go down. I just want to do the horizontal mambo. I just want to fucking bend you over backwards or bend you over backwards. Is that how no, it's not bend over backwards. I want to bend you over. You know what I'm saying? I want
to bunker buster you. Shout out to
Solo TV. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I want to smash that. I want to hit that. For the old school folks, I want to hit the skins. You remember that shit back in the day? Niggas would say hit the skins. That's why I know old niggas is old. I want to hit the skins, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay to say that. You feel what I'm saying? But let's put the banner up so people could know that you guys can call in. So guys,
shout out to everybody in the chat.
Everybody in the chat. The call-in number is 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. Make sure you hit that donate button. You feel? And make sure you make that shit go down so we could get it cracking. Donate and then leave your question. If you have any questions, you leave it in the chat and we'll get that shit popping. You understand what I'm saying?
Uglies. Oh shit. That's some old shit.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Or making whoopee.
Exactly. All that stuff, right? So this is the thing. A lot of dudes they think that one, it's like, hard to get casual sex because they think that women don't like sex. You understand what I'm saying? They think that they need to spend a lot of time going on a bunch of dates with women to get casual sex, right? They think that they need to be like the best looking guy to get casual, all this other stuff. They think a bunch of shit. But what I don't understand is that women actually love to do it.
Yes, they do.
They love to do it, right?
Some women, if you don't fuck them casually, they're mad at you.
Right. Exactly. That is true. That is true. You understand what I'm saying?
They're looking at you like, don't you know I'm trying to get fucked tonight? Like, what's the matter with you?
Right. Right. Facts. Shout out to Joe Jaja. He said, I learned the most when April MC talks the game. She's my hero. I truly love her. Shout out to you, brother. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's the thing, man. Like, y'all gotta be okay with having casual sex. That's how you're gonna get more casual sex. That's how you're gonna get more hookups. That's how you're gonna get more stuff, because you have to be able to, within yourself, be okay with it. Right. So that the woman is comfortable being okay with it. Because look, they're okay with it already. They just need to see if you're okay with it. Right. So once they see that you're okay with it, that's when it gives her the permission to be slutty. It gives her the feeling of, you know what? I am going to have sex with this guy tonight. You understand what I'm saying? Because she feels she sees that you're comfortable in doing it, so she feels comfortable in doing it. Because the thing is, a lot of times, because you guys feel weird about talking about casual sex or having casual sex with women, that's when the women start feeling weird about it, because they don't want to be judged. So they think that if you're going to be a very judgmental type of guy, that's going to make her fall back and be like, you know what? Let me not do this. Let me act like I'm a quote unquote good girl or all that other nonsense. But Miles, what's your thoughts on all that, man? What are your thoughts?
It's, for the longest time, society has like put a they've villainized the whole thing with sex and casual sex and all that shit,
right?
And to the point where a lot of guys think that it's this whole process to sex.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times, there's a lot of times where it is. I'll give you that. There's a lot of times where it is, but there's a lot of times where it's not too. You understand? Right. And sometimes you have to understand what's going on. Like, for example, I had a date the other day, and this chick, she let me know. She was like, "Look, I'm from out of town. I'm basically escaping my kids for the weekend."
Right.
Like, she literally just straight up laid it out for me. Like, I'm trying to enjoy myself this weekend. I literally just escaped my kids for the fucking weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I didn't say I need you to fuck me tonight so I can, have a good time before I go back to my kids.
Right.
But I understood that.
You understood that's what it was, right?
I understood that. So we met up. We had some time, and because I don't know what it is with chicks. It's like, because society is the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's like like, how you have like a secret handshake.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that. Like, it's like, because we're chilling, having drinks and talking, and she kept dropping hints like, "Oh yeah, so when we get to your house,"
mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at her like, "Bitch, I ain't invite you to my house, but I get you. I understand what you're saying." Like, and
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, it's just crazy how it is. But I was like, yeah, so we was getting ready to leave. I was like, so listen, we're gonna leave your car in the parking lot of the restaurant, and then drive you to my crib. And she was like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? But I need to get something out of my car real quick or whatever. Right. And so it's like an unspoken but spoken thing, where it's like, because the average person is like, oh, is gonna, they're gonna judge, they're gonna feel a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's why they do it. That's why people do it in a covert fashion. You understand? They do it, they do it in the secret handshake way, where it's like, we know we about to fuck, but I ain't gonna be so blatant because I don't want to be looked at as a slut, or I don't want to be looked at as lower than or less than. I still want you to have respect for me. I still want you to treat me good. I still want you to be cool about the thing.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And that's really what it's all about. It's like people want what they want. And just because they want what they want is no reason to disrespect them. There's no reason to feel like you're better than them, or have a reason to be, feel like you're up here and they're down there just because they want what they want. You understand what I'm saying? And so so that being said, you kind of have to know how to move. You kind of have to understand what you're doing, why you're doing it, and be respectful of other people's desires. Be respectful of your desires as well. You understand? Because shit, just like how she wanted to fuck that night, I wanted to fuck that night. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, no problem. You understand? But that's what allows you to have those experiences and not be judgmental and not be stupid about it. You know what I'm saying? So, it all comes back to who you are. You know what I'm saying? The truth is inside you and all of that good shit. That's what it's really about. You got to be honest about what you're doing and able to, again, not be judgmental and still, fulfill your desires and do what you have to do. Because there's too many situations where, you can look your nose down on somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like, oh, because another person be like, oh, you left your kids and, you're being irresponsible and you're just going out to another town to get some dick or whatever. And it's like, sometimes you got to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. And,
exactly.
And the sex was dope. Okay. The sex was dope.
Right.
Everything was dope.
Right. That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of times too, people block themselves from great experiences because of that judgmental behavior or that judgmental that judgmental mentality where it's like, oh, well, you're this and you're that and you're not a good person and blah, blah, blah. Look, life is short. Like Dustin Diamond just died of fucking cancer at age 44.
Exactly.
You understand? We're about to be 40 this year, right? That's 4 years away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to T.I. and Tiny. Like, I'm starting to realize why T.I. fucks with Tiny. Because, he's a famous rapper. He could be with any woman he wants. Yet still, he's with a chick that looks like, Miss Piggy from the Muppets. You know what I'm saying? But how you look?
I'll fuck what you heard. If you ain't try, if y'all niggas ain't want to fuck Miss Piggy, I can't fuck with you if you wasn't trying to fuck Miss Piggy. Nigga, Miss Piggy was the shit. Okay, if y'all niggas, Kermit knew what was up. I don't give a listen. Kermit knew what was.
Kermit knew. Nigga talking about Miss Piggy was hot. But anyway, like you could talk about Tiny's appearance all you want, but the fact of the matter is she's down for the get down.
Right.
Enough so that they're getting fucking like we talked about on the Bad Boy Show, they are getting accused of sexual harassment or some shit.
Right.
Like, that's how
971 and 516. You're gonna get to your call in a second. Hold on.
That's how much she got down with the get down. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. It's less about what's going on the outside and what's going on and more about what's going on the inside. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can look a certain way, but does that person excite you? You understand what I'm saying? Like, do you share some type of connection? Like, are your desires on the same wavelength? And that's when you have to stop judging. Right. Like, how can I judge you and we want the same things? Right. If I'm looking at you and sticking my nose down at you, like, oh, you're this and you're that. It's like, then what am I saying about myself when truthfully and deep down, we both want the same things? You see what I'm saying? So it's okay, man. It's fucking okay. And it's okay to say what you want. Not everybody's going to agree with you. Not everybody's going to be cool with it. But the point is to find the people that are. You see what I'm saying? Right. Real talk. So let's go to some phone calls. Let's go to 971. What's happening? Who this?
Mr. Lucario Miles, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's going on?
Oh, hey, brother. Okay, so I'm calling for a friend. By the way, I sent your cash app, Mr. Lucario.
Appreciate it, bro.
So, I wanted to answer my friend. I wanted to answer my friend, but I decided to let the experts talk. So basically, he's asking me. Well, I tell him that a man's sexual past is irrelevant, but a woman is important. He thinks in terms of equality. I think in terms of hypergamy, pair bonding. They can't pair bond after their second guy, and they're crazy, etc. They keep the DNA. So can you just explain to my friend, because I'm going to send this to him because I'm trying to get him to listen to your show. Can you explain to him the difference between our sexual history and theirs? Why theirs is important. He wants to get married, by the way. He wants a relationship. So And that's why it's really important for him to understand this concept.
Wait, hold on. Are we talking about your friend or are we talking about you? Let's keep it honest.
It's a friend. No, it's a friend. Yeah.
No, it's a friend. I feel him on this. I feel him.
Okay, it's a friend. Okay, we're gonna go with that. Well, this is the thing. Tell your friend that he's absolutely right. It don't matter. See, this is what you gotta understand. Because you're saying like a woman's pair bonding abilities go away if she has sex with how many guys?
2.
More than 2?
That's according to studies.
Okay, how did they study this?
I studied a video from, another, you're in a panel with him on the 7. I'm not going to say the name because I don't think you like, mentioning names, but it was a study. There was a study done, and, the more partners they have after the second one, their ability to, their pair bond just goes way down. It's just almost impossible.
It's not true. It's not true. Well, one, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why it's not true. One, because there's never actually been an accurate study on that. Because in order for you to accurately study that, you would have to literally be around a woman since she was born. You understand what I'm saying? To see how many guys she's been having sex with. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I always ask. I say, how do they study this? You see what I'm saying? Because it's damn near impossible because especially if you're taking a survey, people can lie on surveys. You understand what I'm saying? And also what you got to understand about studies, and this is why I don't like studies too much, is that a lot of studies are done based off of a certain organization or like group or something where they have an agenda.
Yes, they have, right.
Put a certain thing down. Now, what you have to understand is that, okay, let me ask you a question, Corley. Do you ever watch porn?
I try not to.
Okay, but
rarely,
right, okay. But okay, so now, do you know that there are porn stars who are happily married?
He said, I try not to.
Corley, do you know there are porn stars that are happily married?
I'm sure there's a few exceptions. I'm sure there's a few exceptions.
Right. Okay. So I want to know from you, what makes you think that a woman is not able to bond with a man if she's had sex with more than 2 guys?
Well, like I said, studies do show that they keep the DNA of every guy they've been with, and that actually you can find those studies. So that's why they're all up crazy in the head the more men they have. And I'm not asking you in terms of like a red pill. Like, because I agree with you. It doesn't matter. Like, because if we're just gonna have fun with them, it doesn't matter. Like, I agree with your take on it. We're just, we're just having fun. We're just enjoying them. But for him, he wants to get married. He wants a relationship, and he's trying to get in with these girls that have, they're not good for him.
No, but it's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that what you're talking about is false. You understand what I'm saying? What you're talking about is false. What I'm saying is a woman could have sex with more than 2 guys and pair bond with another dude. Pair bond, quote unquote, meaning that she can bond with that guy and have a long-term relationship. You understand? Me and Miles are with women right now who've had sex with more than 2 guys in their lives, and we're bonding like a motherfucker with these women.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? My
but
wife.
The thing is, you guys are experts, though.
Okay. Hold on. Let's go with that. Okay. So what does us being experts have to do with anything?
Well, because the divorce rate is 75%, 80% for first marriages. So I'm more concerned about him, a guy that he doesn't have a lot of experience. He's barely just kind of learning game. I've been showing him like stuff from you guys, other.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Coaches. Let me ask you a question. Then, what do you think? Myself and Miles, what do you think it is about us that we're able to get women to bond with us, even though they've had sex with multiple guys?
You guys have the red pill mindset. You guys know how to discipline them. You guys know how to do all that stuff. You know how to keep a masculine frame.
Mm-hmm.
But a guy like him, like an average guy, he is gonna get divorced and is gonna get ruined. So that's
okay. So this is what I'm saying. What I'm trying to get you to understand is this: it's not about the dudes they had sex with, as far as them bonding. You understand? It's about the guy that they're with, if they're going to bond with that guy. You understand what I'm saying? Because what you have to, this is what I want you to understand. Because I want to get out, because I think a lot of times we get so caught up in this red pill and the statistics and all this other stuff. Let's talk some real life shit, right? People bond with each other when they have a connection and there's compatibility. You understand? That's what makes people bond with each other. So what happens is that I could meet a woman who never had sex with anybody. You understand what I'm saying? And we might be incompatible, so we're not going to bond. And she hasn't had sex with anybody. Or I could meet a woman who had sex with 30 guys, and me and her will bond because we're compatible. Or the flip side, I could meet a woman who's sex with nobody, and me and her are going to bond because we're compatible. Or I could meet a woman who had sex with 30 guys, and we're not going to bond because we're incompatible. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm telling you is it has nothing to do with the actual sex partners. Now, what it could be is this, and this is where we can go with it. It's not necessarily the sex partners. Is one, like I said, is the compatibility, but two, also it depends on if that woman has been influenced in a way where she has been with a bunch of guys, right? To where those guys had a negative impact on her, to where she's not able to bond with anybody else because of those negative past situations she was in that caused her to have a hard time bonding with another person. You understand what I'm saying? And that also can go for a guy. A guy could have a bunch. Why do you think all these what I find interesting is we talk about pair bonding, but a lot of guys can't pair bond if we're going to go there. Why is it in the quote unquote red pill? Dudes is so scared to be in a relationship. Nobody want to get married. Nobody want to be in a long-term relationship with no woman. Everybody's trying to avoid getting close with a chick. So who's the ones that can't pair bond? You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just saying this for you to open your mind and see a different perspective on this. You understand? Because what I'm coming from is go ahead, caller.
Oh no, Mr. Lujar, go ahead.
No, I was just saying that understand that a lot of this stuff that you're hearing, in the red pill and all that other stuff too, is from guys who have certain experiences with women that they weren't really, they didn't really like, and they're trying to find ways to make it make sense. You understand what I'm saying? That's all it is. You understand what I'm saying? So, for example, like you hear a lot about guys talking about single mothers and, don't mess with a single mom. Don't mess with a single mom. Most of these guys who are so adamant on not messing with single moms is because they were with a single mom and the single mom played them. That's what it is. But go ahead, caller.
Okay, so what would you say to him? Like, what would you say to the guys, that don't have a lot of experience, that do want to get married? Like, they want to forget, they want to ignore the red pill advice to not get married. What advice would you two guys that have experience with long-term relationships, what would you guys give them? What would you say to them to succeed if they don't have the game level that, like, if they don't listen to game, like me and like the guys in the chat and don't have all the knowledge? What would you tell those or normal guys so they don't fail?
Well, see, that's
so they don't get ruined, and then they can keep it.
Right, but see, this is the issue though. The issue is the reason why they're gonna have those problems is because they're not stepping up their own stuff, their own shit. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I would tell the guy. I would tell the guy, don't worry about what, the chick slept with this guy or that guy and all this other stuff, because you have no control over that. You don't know. You understand what I'm saying? You're not going to know anyway. So what it is that if he wants that, he needs to know how to deal with and navigate a relationship with women. You understand? It's that simple.
And caller, what I would say is if you don't want to, if you're Stop worrying about getting ruined and worry about getting in touch with who you are. That's what I think the most important thing is to do. And when I say get in touch with who you are, get in touch with who you are for the purpose of understanding what you really want.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Because when you understand what you really want, that's when you can express those desires to a woman to let her know what you require of her. That's the most important thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of times guys get into relationships not knowing exactly what they want from a female. You understand? And then they let the female do whatever the female feels like doing, and then they go along with it. And that's how you get ruined. You basically follow a female down the rabbit hole. You understand? You don't tell her exactly what you want from her, and then she does whatever she wants, and then you just follow it blindly because you're like, oh, well, she's cute and blah, 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 and I want a girl. And it's like that's what ruins you as a man, because you don't have a grasp on what you really want and what you're trying to do. So I think that's the most important thing. Get in touch with who you are, and then figure out, and from getting in touch with who you are, then you have a more understanding of what you want from a woman, and what you want out of life in general.
Got that, caller?
All right, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the cover, Miles.
All right, man. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right. So you guys got to get off this whole worrying about pair bonding and the fucking body counts and the DNA. And listen, chicks are out here getting it the fuck in. And you have no control over this, guys. Listen, you have no control over this. You understand what I'm saying? See, y'all want these. See, see, what happens is that a lot of people don't want to have to face reality. So they want a certain narrative that's going to make them feel comfortable in the reality they made up in their head. Right. You understand what I'm saying?
You know what I think? I think there's something kind of wrong where I think guys think that they should get more chicks than they're actually able to get.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? I really don't remember the other day when on the show when I remember, because I was listening in while I was doing my move and everything.
We'll get to you in a second, but go ahead, Miles.
I think his name is AT in the chat. AT.
Yeah. Shout out to AT.
He was like how he hollered at 57 chicks.
Mm.
And he was able to exchange numbers with 11, and then he was able to smash 3.
Right.
You were telling him yo, that's a pretty good turnaround.
Exactly.
You understand? And you gotta understand, guys gotta understand something. With the fact that we have more access to women through social media and technology, it's gonna be more women that you have to go through to get to the ones that actually can provide an experience for you.
Right.
It's like I have this nagging suspicion that dudes think that they should be having experiences with one out of every 2 girls they talk to.
Right.
It doesn't go that way, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We're all complicated human beings.
Right.
In order for us to actually figure out a common ground with the average person, just to even have a conversation, much less exchange bodily fluids and all that shit.
Right.
It takes a little bit more. So you got to get with more. You got to run through, you got to approach or swipe or whatever the fuck you do. Mm-hmm. Whatever you do, you have to do a lot of it, period.
Right.
Because people are complicated. And if we want to connect in different ways, and that's why I say it's really all about knowing who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you're out there meeting all these different people and you don't know who you are, every time you meet a new person, it influences you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I can care less about how many partners she had and how much DNA was left behind by other niggas.
Right.
When she needs me, needs me, all she needs to do is be cooperative with me.
Right.
And what I require.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Once she does that, I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
If I say I need you to fucking cook me some Brussels sprouts and a steak, and she's like, yes, daddy, I will do that for you because I love fucking with you.
Mm-hmm.
I care less how many niggas she fucking got left DNA behind in her fucking vagina canal or whatever the fuck. As long as she's in that fucking kitchen making my goddamn Brussels sprouts and steak and sucking and fucking me the way I need her to,
right?
Good.
But you know what's funny about the whole pair bonding shit? Look, everything is The game is all around us, man. Like I said, I said to him, you got porn stars who are happily married, right? That's one thing. He's like, oh, that's the exception. Okay, how about we got swinger couples and notice the term swinger couples. You understand what I'm saying? That go to these swinger parties and swap wives and husbands and all that other stuff who's been together for years. You understand? Now, answer me this. How in the hell do polyamorous relationships work then?
Right.
If you can't bond. You understand what I'm saying? So if you have a husband and wife who's been together for 20, 25 years and they're poly and they mess with other people, so that woman is messing around with other dudes or other women or whoever it is, right? How is she still bonding to her husband? Huh? You see what I'm saying? Like, how is that still sticking? So this is what I'm saying, where people like to look at, and again, it's because it's sex, because you know, it's some people, we have an issue with sex nowadays, bro. I'm telling you.
Nowadays?
Right. Sex is an issue. You understand what I'm saying? Because everything is like a big ass fucking deal because we're talking about sex. You understand? We didn't notice the conversation wasn't about how many friends a woman's had in her life, or how many conversations she's had with a person, or how many people she went to band camp with, or how many people was in her class that she did a school project with, or how many jobs she had before, or how much fucking liquor she drunk, or how many hobbies she had when she was 21, or it's nothing but sex. How many niggas did this bitch fuck? That's what I need to know, because that's gonna, you understand? I'm like, come on, bro. You understand what I'm saying? But what King Lee talk about?
Why would a chick off the rip want to cook for you just because you told her to? I have a hard time believing it can be that simple. No, you see.
Oh man,
you see that type of shit. That this statement allows me to believe that King Leak, you have never reached a point in your game where you can have a chick that actually wants to do shit for you.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? You've just exposed yourself by saying this. You have a hard time believing that it could be that simple. Why can't it be that simple? Why can't it be that simple? If we can have casual sex with somebody, why can't we have them having the desire to cook for us or to do something
right.
for us?
Exactly.
See what I'm saying? But that's because you've never experienced that possibility. So this is why you would say something like that. I have experienced that possibility. Matter of fact, my woman cooked me fucking salmon, mushrooms, Brussels sprouts, and salad this evening. You understand what I'm saying? I had a splendid fucking meal this evening. You understand? And I didn't ask her to. You understand? She fucking texted me and she was at the store talking about, hey, should I get the salmon and all right, when I get home, I'm gonna do this and do this. Yes, it can be that simple.
Right.
And it could be that way off the rip too.
Right.
It could be that way off the rip too. I had a chick, after fucking her one time, she was fucking bringing me Sunday dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking oxtails and rice and peas and nigga. Why couldn't it be that simple?
Right. Fact.
It's that simple when you know what you want. Mm-hmm. So you know what to tell the female what you require. And if she's down for you, she's down for experience spending time with you, she will do it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? But this is where we're at, where guys don't understand the possibility of something like that. And that's sad. That's the part that's sad.
Right. Facts.
You understand? Because you think you got to fucking bend over backwards, jump through hoops, and take this bitch on $200 dinner dates for her to want to do something nice for you.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because you don't fully, and I'm not saying this as a diss to King Leak, but what I'm saying is you just haven't reached the point, and you will get there someday. I hope, and I honestly believe you will, but you haven't gotten to the point yet where a woman likes you that much and recognizes your value that much. And I think a big part of the reason why you haven't experienced a woman recognizing your value to that extent is because you don't recognize your value to that extent.
That's real.
And that's what I mean when I say you have to get in touch with your own identity. When you get in touch with your own identity, it changes your mind, the way you carry yourself, the way you talk, the way you express yourself, to the point that when you speak to people, they begin to understand what you're about. And when they realize what you're about, then and what you start talking to a woman on that level, she realizes what you're about. And she be like, you know what? This dude likes steak and fucking Brussels sprouts. And if I want to stay on his good side, I should probably cook him some steak and Brussels sprouts. And you know what? Every time I see him, that's what I'm going to fucking do.
Facts. Real talk. Real talk. Let's get to 516. You've been on hold for a minute. 516. What's popping? Who this?
Hey, Mr. Licardio, fellas, how you doing, man?
What up? What's going on? Who's this?
Hey, how you doing? My name is Josh, man. How are you?
I'm good, my brother. Did you donate?
Listen, man.
Hold on. Did you donate?
Yes.
Appreciate it. Where'd you donate at?
Yes.
Where'd you donate at? Where'd you donate at?
To Josh Blake's.
Where? PayPal? Cash App? Where'd you donate at? PayPal or Cash App?
Cash App.
All right, cool. Appreciate you, bro. All right. So what's good with you, man?
Listen, man, let me tell you something before I get to what I'm trying to say. I heard that I could sign up the Bad Boys membership, right? I would like to know how to sign up because, I think I need it because I'm struggling to get women. The reason why I'm struggling with women completely and I'm getting friend zoned by every female I meet is because, I didn't come from a family that's about discipline. That's about telling their kids about women, And I was watching your video. I think you spoke about that. So,
Wait, hold on. Are you the same nigga that called yesterday? Talking about some chick told you to come to some party in Harlem during COVID to fuck some other chick?
No.
That ain't you?
No.
Okay,
no.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I was telling you how can I get into the Bad Boys membership?
Go to www.badboymembership.com, sir.
On Google, right?
On Google. on the web browser, any web browser, browser.
Right. But do you have another question, sir?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes. All right. So I just wanted to get that out the way. Now, let me tell you something, man. Like, speaking of that word sex, I remember I bagged this one female, and then she told me to meet her at the mall around, I think, 6 p.m. That took place a couple of days ago.
All right, stop. Caller. Listen. I'm hearing you be very reactive to everything. That's what I'm hearing. That's the reason why you're having trouble, bro. Understand? You're telling me that you're having trouble bagging women because you're getting friend zoned by every woman you holler at. A man can only get put in the friend zone if he allows himself to be put in the friend zone. You must understand this.
Right.
Okay? A woman can only do to a man what he allows. Shout out to Steve the Dean. You understand? You also want to check out the Man Mindset. The manmindset.com. You understand? But listen to me. You got to stop being so reactive to everything. If your family is a certain way, get in touch with who you are. Learn about who you are. Fuck your family. No offense, but fuck your family. You understand? Because not everybody's lucky enough to be born into a family that is congruent with the person that they actually are. You understand? So at the very, you gotta be able to separate yourself from your family. You are not your family. You are an entirely different entity from your family. You understand? So stop blaming your family for anything that you're going through in life right now. You have to get in touch with your identity and take full responsibility for anything that's happening in your life. If you are getting friend zoned by every chick you meet, it is because you're letting it happen. If you're letting a chick tell you where to be at a certain time, that is your fault. If you understood anything about what we teach, and I'm sorry you're not on the Bad Boy membership already, but if you were already on the Bad Boy membership, you would know that we do not allow a woman to tell us where to be. We set up the date. We tell her where to be and at what time. Do you understand me, sir? That's the difference between
cardio.
Yes.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. That's why I was telling Nick, I was actually looking into the Bad Boys membership, because I think that can really make a huge impact, a huge difference. Because every day when I wake up, I look at myself in the mirror, like, hey, what am I doing wrong? Oh, I'm letting the fact that you just said that. I'm letting a female tell me where to meet up. That maybe I need to stop that. You actually just do something.
It's not a fucking maybe. It's not a fucking maybe. But go ahead.
But at the same time, I'm telling you what happened. Now, when I got to the mall, she sat in my car. You understand? We was chatting. I'm thinking, okay, you know what? Maybe I might go to her spot. You know, understand? But she didn't want me at her spot. She was like, okay, if I want to continue to deal with her, if I want the box, I have to buy her lobster. I'm like, whoa.
Yo. Listen. Here's look, please be quiet. Please be quiet. The reason why I'm telling you to be quiet is that the rest of this story doesn't fucking matter. The rest of this story doesn't matter. You have to understand that the rest of this story doesn't matter. This story is a lost cause. Charge this story, this situation, that girl, the memory of this situation, charge it to the fucking game. It's over. It's over. It's time for you to join the Bad Boy membership and create a brand new mindset for your life. You understand? All that other shit is done.
This nigga trolling.
Unless you have another question, all you need to do from this point is join the fucking Bad Boy membership and study and apply the shit to your life. That's it.
Facts.
Do you have another question?
I mean, but here's the thing though. I did that. I charged her to the game the first day. That was the first time when I meet.
All right, Jerry. We got to let Jerry go. We got to let Jerry go because Jerry's playing with the bullshit. He's done.
But no, you know what the sad part is though? He might not actually be a troll. That's the sad part, bro.
No, right?
A lot of these niggas, they love to sit. They love to sit in the fires of hell and complain about how hot it is.
Right.
You understand me? They love to sit right there and be like, damn, it's hot. Like these bitches out here fucking telling me where to be, friend zoning me. God damn.
Right.
Instead of realizing that it's the sin that you've committed during your whole fucking life that brought you to sit in the fires of hell.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Figuratively speaking. Nigga, anybody listening, don't call up to this show where this is not a pity party.
Right, exactly.
This ain't no fucking pity party. And we don't need to talk about those stories. Those stories are null and void at this point. A bitch told me to be at the mall at 6.
And then I bought her lobster. Get the fuck out of here. Like, see, y'all motherfuckers crazy. See, Megatron said, Lucario, most women aren't down for casual sex. Come on, bruh.
Do it. Megatron sounds like a fucking virgin. That's what he sounds like.
Like, yo, y'all don't understand.
Megatron, call in. I dare you.
I don't understand. Matter of fact, see, this is what guys don't understand. Because look, I'm on TikTok right now, right? So you guys follow me on TikTok. I'm gonna play you. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play you guys a video of a dude responding to one of my TikTok videos. So I did a TikTok video where I was talking about how women don't have to get to know you in order to sleep with you. You understand? Because women always say, I gotta get to know you. And I'm like, that's bullshit. You understand? Because I've slept with plenty of women within hours of knowing them. You understand what I'm saying? Some women, I remember this one chick, I met her, I knew her for like maybe 15 minutes before she decided she wanted to sleep with me. You understand what I'm saying? So ain't no damn way she got to know me in 15 minutes. You understand? So a lot of these guys, what happens is that y'all don't know what goes down when a chick actually wants to fuck with you. You feel what I'm saying? Like when she's really trying to make something happen. You understand? But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this video real quick because this is the guy's response. So he took a little piece of my video and then he's responding to that video where I was talking about how women don't need to get to know you in order to have sex with you. So I'm gonna play this and then we're gonna comment on this real quick.
Not need to get to know you before she sleeps with you.
See, I think that many women do want to get to know someone before they sleep with them. They want to know if the man they're about to let bang them has the emotional intelligence and capability of not judging them for sleeping with them, of not slut-shaming them, of not being a misogynist piece of garbage, of not accusing them of lying when they say that they need to get to know somebody before they sleep with them. I think that also for many women, sex has a much more emotional connection than it does for a lot of men. And that which makes sense as much as we stigmatize sex for women, that there are men out there who think that women who have sex with too many men, their vagina gets looser. Like, people are that fucking stupid. So it makes sense that women want to get to know somebody before they have that intimacy with someone, and it's not a lie, and you should check yourself.
All right.
No, wait. This nigga said, I think that that women want to get to know a man. Mm-hmm. Then said before she lets a guy bang her.
Mm-hmm.
Your language exposes a lot about you. If you think that sex happens because a woman lets you,
mm-hmm.
you got some shit to work on when it comes to your game.
Mm-hmm. And for those who don't understand that, because I know some people who are gonna watch is gonna be like, "What do you mean? You're trying to say that you're just gonna have sex with a woman and she's not gonna?" No. We're not talking about that. We're talking about when you have the mentality of the only reason you're having sex is because a woman let you. You understand? That means that you don't think that women actually want to have sex with you. You understand what I'm saying? You think that you're only having sex because she's like, okay, come on, you can do me. Just hurry up and get it over with because I don't like sex. I'm a woman, right? And what was funny when he said, and this is the only thing I agreed with him that he said that, we stigmatize women for having sex. You understand? So I definitely agree with that. Like, a lot of dudes make it a big deal. Like, oh, you girls are fucking around. And like, I get that. I'm with him on that. But when he gets to this whole thing of, hey, a woman has to be emotionally connected to you to have sex. Bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? Straight bullshit. Now, the reason why he's saying that real quick, and this is what I want to talk about with what King Leak said earlier and also what Megatron said earlier. The reason why that guy is saying that, and the same reason why King Leak and Megatron said the thing, is because when your experience is that of a guy where women are constantly telling you that they have to get to know you and they have to have an emotional connection, that's your reality. That's what you're going to believe. She says that to you, and then she gets with a guy like me and has sex with me in 15 minutes. You see what I'm saying? So it's like...
Listen. Shout out and happy birthday to Myron Gaines of the Fresh and Fit.
Shout out to Myron. Happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday, my dude.
And the reason why I bring him up is because he always explains, does a bitch need to get to know Future?
Right, exactly.
Does a bitch need to get to know Drake?
Mm-hmm.
Does a bitch need to get to know any one of these fucking athletes before they drop the panties?
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck all that. Is he attracted to you at the moment or not?
Mm-hmm.
That's all it comes down. Sex is about attraction, bro.
Right.
This motherfucker took him out. Oh, well, you need to check yourself, bro. This nigga looks like if he does get pussy, in the off chance that he get pussy, that nigga gets nothing but pity pussy.
Right.
It's nothing but like, friend zone, drunk. She knows she shouldn't do it, but it's like, fuck, he's the only dick around, so I'm a fucking type pussy.
Right.
That's the type of pussy he get.
Mm-hmm.
Think he's doing something big.
Right.
Let me tell you something. When you a player ass nigga, when you understand game, the pussy that you get is bitches wanting, waiting, willing to fucking do you. Nigga, let me tell you something. Let me fucking tell you something. The type of pussy I get, you see this finger right here? The pussy feels so good on my finger alone. And I'm talking about how warm and how wet and how tight the pussy is when I'm fucking testing checking the oil. She can't wait for me to fuck her.
Right.
I put my fucking finger in, I'm like, shit. I'm like, and the fucking shit it's tight and squeezing and it's wet and it's warm and because she's in so much anticipation for me to fuck her. She's in so much anticipation to fucking to ride the dick.
Right. So
when I put my finger in there, it's like, God, the fucking walls are fucking going like this on my finger, like, you understand what I'm saying? Fucking telling me, oh, well, I think women really want to get to know you, so you need to check yourself because you gotta make sure that you're not. A player doesn't judge a bitch.
Right.
A player gives a woman the chance to do what she already wants to do.
Exactly.
That's what you motherfuckers don't understand.
Exactly. Like,
what?
See, D1 Optimum said, why do you think there's a thing called one night stand? Because women are hooking up in the night. Exactly. Where did we get that fucking phrase from? That just came out of the air? That you see what I'm saying?
Fucking phrase. When people make phrases, it's because it happens a lot.
Right. Exactly. Like, yo.
They made up a whole fucking phrase. One night stand?
Why do we even talk about hooking up? What is hooking up? Why do women say on their things, no hookups? Because people are hooking up. So
constantly.
Right. So how much did she have to get to know you in order for that to happen?
Bro. Those bitches that put that shit on their profile, those are the ones that hook up the most.
Exactly.
Because those are the bitches that get fucked and dumped heavily. So at this point, they're like, damn, I done been through 20, 25, 30, 50 fucking 100 different niggas. So now they, you know what? I better put this on my profile because these motherfuckers keep fucking me and not calling me back.
Right, exactly.
The only reason why they do it, that's the main reason why they do it. It's not because they're really not looking for hookups. It's that they've been through so many.
Right. Exactly. That's what it is, bro. Listen. It's crazy because, this is why I'm telling you guys, it's okay to get with women for casual sex because they're having it. You understand what I'm saying? But they want to perpetuate, guys who was like in the video, that's dudes who they ain't really got no experience in the game or they're simping. So they don't understand this. You understand what I'm saying? They don't understand that is what it is. So they run into women who they also want to have sex with them, right? But they're not able to have sex with women quickly. So they don't know that type of life. So therefore, when a dude comes in talking about, yo, listen, if a chicken got to get to know you to smash, they're looking at you like you talking crazy. Like right. you might as well said that you could fucking jump off of a roof and fly to the moon or something. They was like, that's impossible. You understand? Because even then earlier, Kiki said, how's a woman just going to cook for you like that?
Right.
Like,
shout out to King Lee because he said he's on the Bad Boy membership.
And that's what I'm saying. We're not getting on you, but we just trying to make a point, brother. You understand what I'm saying? Is that there's a lot of guys because they haven't had the experience.
Exactly.
They don't know. This is what I'm saying. They don't know. So what it is that it's easy for women to manipulate you, right? Because of that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? See, it's funny because hold on, this other girl just responded to that same video. Let me play this real quick. Let me see what she's talking about. Hold on. Let's play this.
Does not need to get to know you before she sleeps with you.
I know you think you did something there, but you can't speak for all women. I don't even know why a man is speaking for women anyway. Hell, I can't speak for all women.
Wait, is she a woman?
Yeah.
I conduct myself. I've had a hoe face. I didn't pretend it was anything other than a hoe face. But If I'm talking to a guy and I tell him I need to get to know him beforehand, and he doesn't take me seriously, bye.
All right, but isn't that funny though? Hold on. Isn't that funny though? How she said, I had a whole phase? You know, right? So if you had a whole phase, then doesn't that mean that you was fucking guys that you didn't need to get to know? Huh? This is what I'm saying.
I'm about to start doing a fucking Busta Rhymes music video with this.
For real, right? For real. I'm like, yo, this is what I'm saying. And then she says at the end, listen, if a guy doesn't, I say, I got to get to know him, then he don't want to do that, then bye, right? And I agree with her. Hey, if you say that and he doesn't want to do that, then cool, you bounce. But the point is, you just said you had a whole phase, meaning that there were times you didn't get to know the guy.
I'm just trying to catch you in your whole phase, baby. That's all.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all. Because look, I heard somebody say this in the chat long time ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to like sex and certain things, it's about windows.
Mm-hmm.
So basically what he was saying is that for everything that you get to experience with a female, there's a window of time that you can experience it.
Right.
You understand? And that's the window of time that you get to experience it. Each chick has a whole phase. And you got some bitches who have a whole phase and then they chill for a minute and then they have a whole phase and then they chill and then they have another whole phase.
Right.
And the windows of time that you can catch it. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's really what it's all about. So, but see, here's the thing. People want to act like those windows or those whole phases don't exist.
Mm-hmm. Right.
No, they exist, bitch. That's why you have a baby father and you're not married.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? That's why you got bodies on you. That's why.
Right.
So you trying to get on me because I'm coming at you while you're in your good girl, church girl phase.
Right.
Like these bitches out here talking about, oh, well, I'm not dating just for dating. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to date with a purpose. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
Right.
You just saying that because you looking at a nigga that's on point.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really want to earn my commitment.
Right.
You want me to lock shit down just because I fucked you twice. Eat a dick. A dick.
Right.
Because you're not in your whole phase now doesn't change how I'm gonna deal with you.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And again, get in touch with who you are as a man, because these bitches love to act like, oh, well, I'm out of my whole phase, so my value has just risen. My stock is high now.
Right.
Bitch, you just got out of your whole phase yesterday. What are you talking about?
Right.
You still a hoe. You still a fucking hoe. Or you know what? You still a slut.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing wrong with being a slut, but don't act as if I'm supposed to change up my game because you've gained a new perspective on life all of a sudden.
Right. Right.
Don't try to shame me for wanting casual sex just because you've discovered a new phase in your life.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And that's, again, guys, that's what I tell you. It always goes back to you. That's what I tell you. Fucking with bitches ain't about bitches, because you could catch a bitch at any point in her life. You could catch her during her phase, or you could catch her during her church girl trying to get a man and date with a purpose phase.
Right.
Or you could catch her during her fucking, oh, I'm celibate phase.
Mm-hmm.
You could catch her at any time. The thing that needs to stay consistent is you.
Right.
Your character needs to stay consistent, because these bitches is all over the place. Because all of them are just trying to survive. All of them are just trying to survive. But at the same time, they're all humans too. They're human. Right. And sometimes you need sex. Sometimes you need casual sex. Sometimes you have an urge, and sometimes you need to scratch that itch. And it doesn't make you a bad person, but it goes down.
Right.
It goes down. You understand? But then after you satisfied the urge, now it's time to get back to the focus. And the focus might be to try to get married. The focus might be to try to find a significant monogamous relationship, or whatever it is. But the point of the matter is, don't shame the other person because that's where you're at just at the moment. And that's what happens. These chicks find themselves at a certain point at the moment. And then they want to put their nose down at you because, oh, well, you know, yeah, I had a whole phase, but I'm not there now. So that makes you a misogynist. No, bitch. I was the same nigga I always was. You're the one that's changing.
Right.
Because last week you was in your fucking whole phase, bitch. Just last week. But what caused you to switch into the good girl phase or whatever you think it is now is that there was a guy that you actually liked that you was being a slut for. And when you realized that he didn't want to fuck with you, now you said to yourself, "Oh my God, maybe I could have kept him if I was more of a good girl."
Right, exactly.
You try to switch up the game. And then when you switch up the game, you want to look your nose down at other people talking about, oh, I'm not here for hookups and blah, blah, blah.
Right. And you got to get to know me and you got to respect me and I'm going to
know you and blah, blah. The only reason why you saying that is because the last time you was a fucking slut, you actually liked the nigga. Left you just like the rest of them motherfuckers. And then you trying to put that fucking shame that you feel for yourself on me.
Exactly.
Fuck you.
Exactly.
Fuck you. You fucking slut. Either you suck my dick or get the fuck out of my house.
That's what I'm talking about. Because, yo, I can't stand the bullshit. I don't like the bullshit. Like, don't try to fucking shame me because you tired of being a hoe now. You understand what I'm saying?
And the fucked up part is just now.
Right.
Just now.
Right.
Literally 5 minutes ago.
Right.
Because the nigga, she liked it. She met him in the club and, oh, girl, he's so nice. And, and the sex was good. And he dressed nice. And he got a nice job. And he drive a nice car. I like this nigga. Oh, but he won't call me back. And then her girlfriend tell her, well, damn, bitch, you giving up the pussy. So you giving up the pussy. Why would he call you back? And then she say, you know what? I'm going to be a good girl from now on. And the next nigga she meet, well, you got to get to know me. You got to get to know me before you get all this. And then you looking at her like, bitch, but didn't you just fuck that nigga last week?
Right.
That nigga. Didn't you just let him fucking spray his kids in the back of your throat? And again, there's nothing wrong with this. What's wrong with it is the disingenuous switch.
Right.
The disingenuous character switch.
And my thing is this, it's okay for her to switch up, right? But don't fucking point the finger at me when I come to you for some casual sex. Just be like, hey, I'm not on that right now. But don't say, hey, I'm not on that. Don't tell me, hey, I'm not on that right now. And then point the finger at me and say, you're wrong for wanting to fuck me now. No, I'm not wrong for wanting to fuck you. You understand? You want that? Okay, cool. I'll go my way. You go your way. That's cool. But don't try to shame somebody or don't try to act like they doing something wrong because you out of your whole phase right now.
But hey, man, you need to check yourself because you might be a misogynist, chauvinist piece of shit.
Right. It's fucking crazy. Oh, man. But let me see who this is on. Listen, this is the goddamn troll.
Was it 111?
Exactly. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
What's up, man?
Hey, how you doing? This is me, Marcus.
Marcus.
Yo, wait, where you calling from, Marcus?
I'm calling from New York.
Oh, nice, man. What's going on? What's on your mind? Wait, first, did you donate, my nigga?
Yes.
Where did you donate?
Cash App.
Nice.
Hold on. How much you donate? I don't see you.
I donated $5.
I don't see it, bro.
You don't see it.
I don't see it. You're gonna have to. So you probably have to call back in 5 minutes when my phone refresh or something. I don't see it on the Cash App. I don't see a Marcus. I don't see no $5. I don't see nothing.
Oh, then I guess I gotta check my phone to see if I send it properly.
All right, well, cool. Make sure you send it properly and call us right back. All right, cool.
Pounds is heavy, man. Pounds is
heavy out there. You feel what I'm saying? These dudes, yo, I don't understand. Like, What's so hard about donating and calling in? Unless you're trying to troll.
Right.
Even
my nigga, even some of the trolls be donating just so they can control. Like, exactly. So shout out to them.
Right. So at least if you're going to troll, at least donate. You know what I'm saying? At least donate and respect the game. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, fam. Like, that shit is crazy. I'm like, bro, like, what's going on in your life where you can't fucking donate to the game? Because listen, we out here putting out all this free content. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Like goddamn, in the past, 2-3 days, did like 3-4 live streams. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and regular videos. Like, come on, bruh. So y'all gotta stop with all that, man. You gotta stop with all that, man. So Megatron said, Lucari, how you stop that switch women throw at? You can't stop her switching up.
You can't stop it.
She does what she wants. It ain't this is what I'm saying. Listen, this is what we've been trying to tell y'all. Y'all don't control none of this shit with these women.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? None of these shit. What you do control is your response to what they trying to come at you with. You understand? So if the chick is like, hey, listen, you got to get to know me and wait a long time to have sex with me, you be like, I respect what you're saying, but I ain't fucking with that. You understand what I'm saying? And you keep it moving.
I had a few chicks like that. I was out with a chick. We was making out, getting hot and heavy. Mm-hmm. She was like, I want you to know something. I'm off the market for sex right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm celibate. And I said, all right, cool. Here go my number. You text me when you're back on the market.
Exactly. Facts. That's it. It's
no issue, no problem. You know what I'm saying?
It's that simple. Because it's like
it's really, and that's why I tell you guys, once you get in touch with who you are as a man, you know what you want. Mm-hmm. You don't get frustrated and angry at exactly. No, you just let them know what it is. Like, oh, cool. I respect that. That's actually cool. But we go my number, or you have my information. Holla at me when you feel like you changed, because I'm about that. I'm about fucking right now.
Right.
You understand? And that's where I'm at. Because she has the right to be where she's at.
Right.
And you have the right to be where you're at. Just let it be known.
Exactly.
Just let it be known. You feel me? Now, and that's authenticity. That is authenticity. And what is the current Bad Boy membership program about, Mr. Lucario?
Exactly. I'm glad you brought that up. Because right now we have a program called Authentic Game. You feel what I'm saying? So you guys can go on the Bad Boy membership right now and check out this program, because this program teaches you how to fuck with chicks, how to get more women, how to be more attractive by being honest. Facts. I mean, imagine that. Imagine getting women by being honest. I know that sounds like crazy to y'all, but it can happen. It's so easy. It's so simple. You feel what I'm saying? And so I break down, it's a lot of stuff I break down in there. I break down, ways how being honest makes you more attractive. I break down actually, how to be honest, because a lot of people might think how to be honest, that's simple. Like, just say what. No. There's certain things that you should say to a chick, and certain things you don't even need to say at a certain point. And there's certain times you should reveal certain things at certain points. So I tell you how to make that happen. You understand? I talk about, how to get a girl to be honest with you. So for all you guys always crying about women, women be lying too, and women do that. I get it. But I teach you how to, interact with them to where they'll be honest with you. You see what I'm saying? So make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com right now. Go to badboymembership.com. Join the Bad Boy membership to get that shit cracking. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Guys, the calling number is 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. We're not going to be on here too long, so we'll be on here another 15, 20 minutes. So if you guys want to call in. If you want to put a question in the chat, put a Q and then your question, so we know that it's a question, so we can get to the question. You feel me?
Right.
Man, but it's so crazy how people are allergic to the truth, man.
Right.
They're so allergic to the truth. It's insane, because see, this whole thing where, guys feeling a certain type of way about, see, this is the thing I was saying earlier. You have to be the type of guy that realizes the bullshit that comes with dealing with women who are saying stuff like, oh, I'm not into hookups, I don't do casual sex, all that. You when you know it's bullshit, you easily leave those women alone. Or you tell them, hey, listen, here's my number. If you change your mind about hooking up, then call me. And that's all you do.
That's it.
That's it. And then when you're interacting with women, you come at them and you are coming at them in a way where you're letting them know, hey, listen, I want some casual situations popping off.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And then the ones who actually want casual sex with you and making it happen, they're going to holler at you. They're going to make something happen with you. You see what I mean? It's that simple.
See, and you got to understand something, guys. Subconsciously, a woman's going to follow your lead, right? If you behave in the way that casual sex is not an issue for you, then she's gonna if she's in the same bag, if she's in the same situation, she's gonna follow your lead.
Right.
You understand? What happens is that a lot of times a guy deep down on an honest level, he's cool with casual sex.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens is he listens to those studies with the DNA and the pair bonding and all that other shit, and he starts to let that shit affect the way he interacts with the female, and that's what fucks it up for him.
Right.
And that's what stops the casual sex from happening, because the girl, all she's really looking for, most times a woman is looking for validation.
Mm-hmm.
She's looking for you to say it's okay.
Right.
And she's looking for you to say it's okay. You know that fucking song by John Legend called "Give Me the Green Light"? Right. I fucking hate that song. He got it all wrong.
Mm-hmm.
The man who gives the woman the green light.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? The woman doesn't give you the green light. The woman gives you the green light when you give her the fucking green light.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, a lot of guys really don't understand that they're in. A lot of guys don't understand how much control they have over the situation,
mm-hmm.
and they don't understand why. Like, the bad boys or the assholes get what they want from women. Usually, that's because they're in a powerful leadership position initially. Right. Bad boys and assholes don't ask women what they want.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Bad boys and assholes tell women what they want, and then the woman is left to decide if she's down or not.
Exactly.
And then you fall into you're in the bar hanging on the wall because you're scared to holler at bitches, and you're observing the situation. You're like, man, look at that cute girl. She's going home with that asshole.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason why she's not going home with you is because you're sitting on a wall thinking about the studies talking about fucking pair bonding and DNA getting left in her vagina.
Right.
While the fucking asshole doesn't give a fuck about none of that. And he's over there telling the girl, yo, if I could, I would take you in the bathroom and have you suck my dick.
Right.
And he's whispering in her ear and he's making out with her at the bar. And you're looking at them talking about, oh my God, how disgusting is that? She just met him and she's already making out with him. That's why she's going to have trouble pair bonding.
Right.
The whole time you're sitting there thinking about that shit, he's making out with the bitch, getting ready to call the Uber to go back to her place and fuck the shit out of her.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
It's funny how a lot of these dudes, these guys, listen, let me if any ladies who's watching this shit, I'm gonna give y'all some game. Come up with some studies that say 90% of women suck guys' dicks on the first date if they give them half their paycheck. You understand what I'm saying? Just do that. Just say that, look, studies say that 90% of women give head on the first date if the guy gives them half their paycheck at the end of the date, right? A bunch of niggas will give you half their paycheck. You understand what I'm saying? Because all these niggas do is follow studies. They don't actually live real life. They wait for the fucking studies to come out, and then they live their life based off the studies. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm tired of hearing about all these goddamn studies. You understand? How about you live a actual life and do shit so you'll see shit instead of having to read shit and thinking, yo, it's like, bro, I don't understand that. You see what I mean? But it's like, yo, these dudes are so concerned with the studies instead of actually being out there living life. Because I hear this shit all the time. They're like, well, the studies say this and the studies say that, and then they make moves based off what the study said.
Nigga, I don't follow studies, nigga. I make studies, nigga.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I don't get these dudes, yo. It's crazy, man. That shit is crazy.
Like, dudes straight up don't understand that they are literally living their life based on data found by other people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look, I understand that there are patterns and there are things that, you know, that we can use as a marker.
Mm-hmm.
What about cutting out your own way? What about cutting out your own path? What about that?
Facts.
Isn't that important as well?
Right.
Just because the studies say this doesn't mean that has to be your life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why game is so important, because game has everything to do with you, with who you are. So the studies can say whatever the fuck they want to say. And this is why I made those videos I made last week about creating culture in your relationships.
Right.
I don't give a fuck about what's going on in other people's relationships.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck about what's going on in my relationships.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So I am responsible to create the culture in my relationship. Fuck, your data is great. I'm glad you figured that out for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing what I want to do over here.
Right.
And my woman is doing what I require her to do. And we're making our relationship work because we know how to do it over here.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Mike Larry said dudes be studying like females or wildlife and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like niggas be like, if you see over here, we have the female who is not able to pair bond because she's had sex with too many of the male species. Now, if you look closely, you'll see the DNA has entered her bloodstream, and therefore she's going to act and mimic the other males that she like. Come on, man! Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, what is that?
Yo,
like these niggas, these niggas be straight like. No, but somebody asked a question earlier. They said, "Is this talking about being outcome dependent?" Pretty much.
That's it.
Like,
they're trying to predict the probability of shit going down based on studies.
Right.
That's all it is.
Man, you said, Lakari Mouse, do women give you shit on the streets? Wait, shit on the street or grocery store for the t-shirts? And if so, how do you handle it? I was curious about that. I know niggas are scared to get these goddamn t-shirts, people. Come on, y'all.
You know what it is? I'll be honest. Like with the t-shirts, you have to understand the deeper meaning behind the t-shirts.
Right.
And like, you know, the whole like the I'm God to these hoes or submissive women are sexy. Like you have to understand the deeper meaning so you're able to explain it to them. You understand? You're able to explain and say, you know, well, for example, the I'm God to these hoes t-shirt. It's like you have to understand the fact that a real woman is looking for a man who is supremely confident.
Right.
And a man who is supremely confident understands that he is similar to God.
Right.
And so, you know, of course, there is the shock value of the t-shirt itself, but there's a deeper meaning behind it. So you have to know how to navigate and negotiate and then, you know, have a conversation about the deeper meaning behind the t-shirt. And that's where you can figure out where, you know, that's when you could actually kick game to a bitch and then begin to say, oh, you know, this is a really deep and interesting conversation. I would love to continue it over a drink at the Main Street bar. You know, what are you doing tomorrow? What are you doing tonight? You know what I'm saying? All right, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go home. I want you to get really nice and spiffy for me. I want you to wear a dress and, you know, put on some nice perfume and then meet me at the Main Street bar at 7:00 tonight and we could talk about it some more. You understand? Right. The point of the t-shirt is to start a conversation. You have to know how to conduct that conversation.
Facts. That's real talk. That's real talk. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared, people. Don't be scared to get these fucking t-shirts. But yo, guys, make sure y'all hit the like button. You feel what I'm saying? Call the numbers 516-387-1224. We're going another 5 minutes and we about to head up out of here, people. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't be calling at the last second. You feel what I mean?
Look, look, you guys need to get on that Bad Boy membership. We still got the Bad Boy membership contest going.
Facts. We're gonna be giving you guys some more prizes. So make sure you guys get up on that shit. You understand?
Yo, let me ask the chat because I'm divided, right? So I'm thinking either because you're always gonna get the watch. You're always gonna get the cologne, the Bad Boy cologne by Carolina Herrera, the Bad Boy cologne, because it's Bad Boy. You understand what I'm saying? But would y'all rather some AirPod Pros? Some AirPod Pros, right? Or would you rather a watch? Which one would you rather? Put it in the chat, guys.
Right.
Tell me what you would rather: AirPod Pros or a Movado watch or something like that, or a G-Shock watch.
Right. Let us know because we gonna give you guys this stuff for free if you're on the Bad Boy membership because you get a chance to make it happen. You feel what I'm saying? This dude talking about he rather April. Hilarious.
Well, Slick Talk, that's his name.
If you're on the Bad Boy membership, they say AirPods. Somebody said watch. So we got two AirPods, one watch. Got 3 AirPods, a PS5.
Fuck out of here.
So we got a bunch of people saying AirPod, Bulova. How you say that shit? Bulova. How much that shit cost?
That's the watch that we gave them. That's the watch that Greg won.
Okay, nice.
He got a Bulova watch. He got the Bad Boy cologne, and he got the $100 gift certificate.
Right.
I don't know. A lot of people are saying watch. A lot of people saying watch.
What's the other watch that it's not Bulova? It's some other shit that sound like it, but it costs like fucking $40,000 or some shit. It's something else. I can't remember.
You talking about Hublot?
Yeah, that's the one that again. Y'all want us to give y'all a
I can't get no Hublot. Like it need to be. We need to have more niggas donating more than $5 on the fucking live stream.
Exactly right. Oh man, that's crazy. Listen, we gonna imagine we giving y'all a watch like that and fucking that's man. Listen. But make sure you guys get on that Bad Boy membership, man.
I see way more people talking about watches, bro. I see way more people talking about watches. So I think I'm gonna stick to the watches.
Okay, cool. So you guys make sure y'all join that Bad Boy membership. You feel what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let's play that Bad Boy membership commercial.
Yeah.
So y'all see what's popping with this shit. You feel?
What's going on? It's your boy Miles Cunningham, and what I want to talk about today is the Bad Boy membership contest. All you have to do to be eligible to win the Bad Boy membership contest is to be a Bad Boy member. See, what we realize is that when guys join the Bad Boy membership, they make the transition from simp to player very quickly. And we're just trying to make that transition just a little bit easier. So here's what you get if you win the Bad Boy membership contest.
So here's what you receive if you win the Bad Boy membership contest. A bottle of Bad Boy cologne by Carolina Herrera, New York. A luxury designer timepiece, and a $100 gift card. To increase your chances of winning, share this post in your story, tag 3 friends, and subscribe to Mr. Lucario or the Miles Cunningham YouTube channel. The link is in the bio. And follow Real Mr. Lucario and Miles in the Game on Instagram. The winner will be announced at the first of the month. Good luck.
All right. So yeah, guys, that's the stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go find a dope watch, and then we gonna do it.
Right. That'll be dope.
Just say I need AirPods.
That's what's up, man. So I think we about to wrap it up, people. So guys, remember, make sure. Wait, hold on. What is who is this? Being window talking about don't do none of y'all care that you're committing adultery and is the lust you guys have worth going to hell? Yes, it is. Okay.
Who's he a church he's a missionary or some shit?
He's probably one of these niggas. Listen, I'm going to hell, nigga. I don't listen. Why y'all be what's wrong with y'all with sex? Why is it that motherfuckers just can't have sex and enjoy themselves? You understand what I'm saying? Why is it such a big deal? Why we got to be going to hell?
Because it feels so good. They don't believe. Let me tell you something. I've been in situations where sex has been so good that I had to stop, and I felt as if I didn't deserve to be experiencing what I was experiencing. You understand me? And if I was a religious zealot type of person, I would feel like I was committing a sin.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And I think that's where it comes from, because sex can feel so good sometimes. It's like, oh man, this has to be bad. There's no way. There's no way something this good could be actually good. It has to be bad.
Right.
You feel me? So I think that's where it comes from. I think that's where it's like, something feels so good that it's like your brain tells you, nah, this is bad, because it feels too good. You feel me? Like it's something like that.
Right. That's crazy, man. But guys, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Remember, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com. You feel what I'm saying? This nigga, he talking about you could die in your sleep. It's possible. Repent, brother. Sex with different women is no way to live. Let's be honest, nigga.
Nah, me and Jesus is good though. You know what I'm saying? Me and Jesus is good. Trust me. Like,
man,
God have an awesome relationship, bro. Like
crazy.
You feel me?
Crazy. I mean, don't chicks scream out, "Oh God," and when they have sex sometimes, right? So you know what I'm saying?
The type of dick I be slinging to these hoes, that shit is religious.
Because didn't they say God made man in his image? So aren't we gods? So therefore, if we fucking and the chick is like, "Oh God," isn't it all good? Doesn't God do good things? I thought God was all good and all that other shit, right? So
my mug, I gotta go find my "I'm God to these hoes" mug is packed up in the shit.
Right. I'm like, I thought it was all good. I guess not, man. This is crazy, man. But man, we appreciate everybody tuning in. We will holler at y'all later. And remember, the truth is inside you. We gone. Peace.